fucking dank, mate. Fucking dank, mate.
Gary, where we at?
We're at Bush Radio on the Dankish. Welcome back. You are still tuned into the Dankish on Bush Radio 89.5 FM. A big thank you to Dala Flat for coming through and speaking to us about the event happening next week, Quality Volume, a disco that's going to be happening next week. It seems like a super busy week as well. We're also going to be speaking to Khoi-Soul. They just joined me in studio right about now. So if you guys want to introduce yourselves.
How's it, guys at home? My name's Blake, aka Khoi-San.
So this is Caleb Fakir, aka Terrasoul, representing Khoi-Soul.
Oh yeah.
So Khoi-Soul, I think let's firstly start with that. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys.
So,
thank the listeners out there
nice one.
for tuning in.
So guys, Khoi-Soul, let us know what's the concept behind Khoi-Soul, why you guys started it, and essentially who's involved.
Well, I mean, the name Khoi-Soul, I mean, it comes up. My MC name is Khoisan, and Caleb's DJ name is Terrasoul. So together it was. We were trying to find out, this name to name, because name carries a lot of power, man. So Khoi-Soul, we identified with our ethnic roots. Also registering BE really helps out. You know what I mean? If it's a company name. So yeah, man, that was the start of it. We've been working together since we've been in college. So.
Yeah, 6 years now. Yeah. 6 years,
nice.
Yeah. So I mean, it's been a building.
Working together, doing what?
Making music. We used to, in college. It started off. We had like open mic sessions. You know what I mean? So we would have open mics in the quad, at Damlin, and then we used to hold shows and stuff.
Okay, cool. So essentially, it's an evolution from all of that, and where you guys started, and essentially to where you guys are at now.
2009. I started Khoisan Productions.
Okay.
That was my first attempt at a production company with one of my partners. At the time, we were with Youngster, Miscellaneous, and Grand Alliance, and those were the guys we were promoting, the artists at the time. But I mean, I was very naive, and my business partner actually kind of ran away with 50K of the cash that I had for the artists that I had saved up. So we're in a bit of predicament, you know what I mean? And so I learned from that lesson, but I said, at the back of my head, I knew I wanted to still do this, man. So I went in hiding for some time. I called Caleb up, you know what I mean? Just saving up some cash, getting my plans, re-strategizing on how we're going to do this. And I called Caleb up and I'm like, bro, you remember what we said in college? Like, we're going to do this? How do we start? And Caleb, sound engineer, he studied sound engineering, I studied business in college. And he was like, okay, let's start getting, and then we started getting a list of some equipment and getting equipment together.
Nice.
And building it up from there, and I mean, it's been moving along since then.
Okay, cool. That's pretty awesome. So, you guys are a production company, so there's bound to be some artists you guys are working with. Do you want to maybe mention some of the artists and what are your goals with working with some of these artists? Are they solely kind of affiliated to Khoi-Soul Productions? Are they doing other things, or what's the sort of setup with the artists?
Yeah, I mean, we're working with a lot of people at the moment. We're trying to work with as many people as possible. Like, we're trying to broaden our network of people and our network of artists as well. So to spread the word, and whoever comes to us, wants to work with us, we're always up for it. But our main focuses have been Patty Monroe, who's performing tonight at the Winter Wonderland. She's also a very young, fresh artist. She's coming out, with mad energy and stuff. She's very completely unique, and she's built up from the Khoisan as well. So she's also deeply rooted within the company. She was our first project, and we've come to meet a couple of people that named Garlic Brown. Hip hop legend in Cape Town. I mean, he's a veteran. He's been in the game for like 20 years or something stupid. So working with him it's already an honor. You know what I mean? Like, he's such an inspirational person to work with, and he's just he's got so much fire in the studio as well.
Also,
so he
teaches
best.
He's a good teacher as well, man, because he knows a lot. So a lot of the guys that are there, the younger MCs, that are in there, he also teaches them, and he kind of guides them in that sense. You know what I mean?
Now, one time I actually appreciate that kind of vibe, because I think essentially, especially like where hip hop is concerned, it's about each generation sharing with one another. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
some of the younger generation might have something that the older generation can learn, and there's wisdom to be passed across from both sides as well. So I mean,
Absolutely.
I dig that kind of vibe, because it's that kind of marriage. There's no arrogance of thinking that one generation now we know it all, or So
And I
we
definitely.
big ups. So you guys are also gonna be this party that's happening next week. Is
Yes,
essentially
yes.
to let everybody know about you guys.
Yeah,
and,
man.
and the launch, and people are gonna get to hear some of the material you guys have
Exactly.
been working on,
Yeah, fully.
and basically. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, 29th of this month, next week Saturday, it's going to go mad. 9 o'clock at Sugar Hut next to Charlie's Bakery,
Next to Charlie's Bakery.
Arrington Street.
Harrington Street.
It's
It's on the corner of Constitution and Canterbury Street, yeah. Which is next to Charlie's Bakery, basically.
which is off Harrington. But check it out on Facebook, Khoi-Soul. Check it out. It's going to be crazy. There we're having all of our artists that we've worked with, that we've been have close connections with and close ties with, and we're going to be performing there on that night. And I mean, it's a lot of forward-thinking music, so it's not your typical commercial music, but I mean, we play to our crowd. You know what I mean? So sometimes we do drop the occasional tracks that are in the commerce of music, so to say. But yeah, man, a lot of forward-thinking music.
Yeah,
Cool.
fully. Yeah, it's on the night we've got very talented duo by the name of Indigo Flow as well. It's a lyricist,
And a
vocalist, and a beatboxer. Yeah,
Yeah.
so like they're gonna be opening up the night. We've got like Patty Monroe, obviously Garlic Brown will be performing. J Dubs, is J Dubs performing that night?
Yeah.
We've been working with him with J Dubs as well, on a couple of
Yeah.
tracks and stuff. He's also really talented individual.
His EP, yeah. It's
Yeah.
also going to be dropping soon. So I mean, I mean, there's a lot of nice acts that you can come and check out at the actual show on the 29th, and we're going to be giving away 2 tickets. We'll speak about that now.
Cool, that's awesome. We'll keep you guys informed about those tickets later. But if there's any more details that you like to give about the party, especially cover charge, and those sort of things.
Yeah, they can actually purchase
You
tickets.
mentioned the
Yeah,
venue
man.
as well, but
They-
I mean, if people want to come through and support.
Yeah, man, if you want to come through and support, we try to make it really easy for people, because we want, as many people to come. We don't want excuses for not coming out on that night. The weather was. It's going to be, we've got indoor facilities, there's VIP areas. The VIP areas, pre-sold tickets are going for $50. You can go on Quicket right now and purchase one over there if you have a credit card, or
Or F&B account.
or F&B debit card, or you can pay at the door $60. I mean, $10, but I mean you can beat the queue with it.
Cool.
Yeah, general admission is $20 before 11, and then $40 thereafter. Yeah, so that's the general pricing of it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
Any last words?
Yeah, man, Khoi-Soul, it's in our soul, man. It's happening live on the 29th. Come check out the launch party.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for joining us once again.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother.
There you heard it, guys. That's happening next week, Saturday, at the Sugar Hut Club.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the launch of Khoi-Soul, a brand new music production company. They're going to be having some of their artists showcasing some of their talents. So, guys, if you're doing nothing next week, I know it's a busy week. Preferably try to go through to all the parties that's happening. If you want to choose, the choice is yours.
Absolutely.
We interviewing these people. We're leaving it up to you guys.
What I'm
But
saying
they
is
are-
Garlic Brown's there and Terrasoul.
You
And
know?
Terrasoul will be dropping his actual single, his EP single on that
nice.
night, and it's going to be, it is mad. JYD, actually the vocalist from Indigo Flow, is actually featured on this track as well,
Okay.
and it's going to blow you guys. It's a house track, but you can prepare to listen to it all over. It's going to be playing all over very soon. 29th, it's dropping
Cool.
live.
Guys, also stay tuned, because we're going to be dropping the details about the giveaways with these tickets. For now, we're going to try to squeeze in as much music before 7 o'clock, before Darren and Wesley takes over with a bass hour. Like I said, it's the first week that all 4 of us are back in studio. We're live on air, so that's pretty awesome. I'm going to go speak to them. I didn't get to catch up with the guys. Been pretty busy during the first hour. But for now, stay tuned. This is the Dankish on Bush Radio 89.5 FM. Don't sleep.